Hello, this is Roland. Today I want to talk about meditation, one of my favorite topics. I first began looking into meditation, studying meditation, about 25 years ago. It began, one of the things, let me tell you one little story. May I? I just told it on my radio program. I want to tell it again. I used to listen to a program called Chaplain Ray. He had a ministry to prisoners. He went to prisons. He visited with the men and the women there, helped them. And he also had a radio program. And on his radio program, one day, I used to listen every night, Monday through Friday. I think it was on around 11:30, midnight, on KFAX in San Francisco, Christian radio station. And I remember one night, this was like over 25, maybe 30 years ago, 25, 30 years ago, he was offering a free book. All you had to do was write in, and he would send you a free book, and it was called Experiencing God Through Prayer by Madame Jeanne Guyon. I never heard of her before. Turns out she was a very nice lady. She lived in the late 1600s in France, over 300 years ago. And she actually spent some time in prison. You know, a lot of famous people have spent time in prison, like Alexander Solzhenitsyn, for example, Miguel de Cervantes, the writer of Don Quixote de la Mancha, O. Henry, who wrote so many of the famous short stories, a lot of famous people. But anyway, one of them was Madame Jeanne Guyon, a very nice lady. She didn't do anything wrong. The only thing is that the powers that be didn't like her approach to things. She had a little different approach to religion. They didn't like it. See, just like the scribes and the Pharisees didn't like Christ's approach. See. Well, anyway, she wrote a book called in French. She entitled it A Short and Easy Method of Prayer. In English, a lot of people translated Experiencing God Through Prayer. That's a very nice book. So anyway, I jumped out of bed, wrote down the address to write to, sent in a little donation, and got the book. Okay? Well, since that time, I have discovered that there are some very wonderful people down through the ages, people like her, St. Francis de Sales, St. Augustine, Thomas à Kempis, Brother Lawrence, people like that, who found they experienced the presence of God in the present. Okay? They experienced the presence in the present. And they wanted to share how they were able to do that with other people. Okay? Well, one of the things that's been lost over the years is an ancient Christian meditation exercise, which is very, very simple. And it actually helps you to become centered in the present. You know, they talk about the now, the eternal now, and we all know we're not supposed to be reliving the past or worrying about the future. We know that, don't we? But that's what we do. We get lost in our head. As soon as we get a little bit upset, we fall into the head, and then we start worrying. Worries, doubts, and fears. Why did she say this? He said that. She said this. What am I going to do? See what I mean? All right. So, here's what I discovered, that this ancient Christian prayer meditation actually helps you to find the presence of God. It helps you get out of your negative thinking. It helps you be in the present moment. And so when your partner or your kids or anyone come to you, now you have presence of mind. See, instead of being lost in thinking and worrying, see, now you have presence of mind. So you're able to handle these situations so much better. Not only that, but getting out of your thinking, now you get away from fear. You get away from anxiety. You get away from all manner of negative thoughts. So here's what I have to say. I have this prayer meditation for you, and it's free. Okay? Now, I call it the easy meditation. It's an easy meditation because it's easy. It's also simple. It's a good meditation for busy people. Okay? If you're a busy executive, busy salesman, busy saleswoman, busy parent, busy student, it's a good meditation for you. So it's an easy meditation. Okay? It's a good meditation for busy people. Okay? It's a simple meditation. And a lot of people are in a hurry. People have a lot of things to do. This is simple and quick. So it's a quick meditation. It's only like 5, 6, 7 minutes long at the most. And what you do is you get my recording, you listen to it, or you go online, listen to it online, free. And then you practice it with my voice, giving you a little guidance. Like I said, it's only like 7 minutes long. It's in two parts. So you combine the two parts, but each part is like, one part is like 9 minutes, but the meditation itself part of it is only like 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Then the other part is like 5 minutes. Okay. Then after you learn how to do it, then you won't need the recording anymore. You can just do it on your own. Every morning, noon, and in the evening for 5 minutes. And then during the day at odd times you can get recentered. So it's a perfect meditation for Christians and for non-Christians. You don't have to be a Christian. There's a little bit of there's some kind of a sincerity factor involved. In other words, you need to be willing to face the truth and willing to you want to have presence of mind, not just to feel more comfortable or not just to get rid of stress, but because you want to be a better mom, better dad, better husband, better wife. See what I mean? Better neighbor, better person. Okay? So it's easy meditation. Now you can find it very easily. There's 3 places you can find it, and I'm going to put them on the screen. talktoapastor.org, commonsensecounseling.org, or easymeditation.tk. Okay? Any one of those 3 places. There it is. It's free, but I recommend that you start practicing it. See? Why? Because that way you will start to be able to go out in the world pre-armed with patience. Okay? You'll stop falling into your thoughts and making more mistakes. So you'll have more composure, more presence of mind. Okay? And then when there are bigger stresses, you know how when there are bigger stresses, then you really start getting lost in thinking and worrying? Then if bigger stresses come along, see, having practiced on regular days with the meditation, now you'll be ready for them. See, they won't knock you off center. You'll be able to handle them with poise. Okay? So get the easy meditation. Okay? My name is Roland.